Before we go, speaking of having to be zen when you hear somebody say some crazy stuff, Liz Warren did a new interview and she just keeps like she's doubling down. I don't know if she's paid to say this nonsense or she's just like having a fever dream when she says these crazy things, but they're so easily irrefutable. This is what drives me nuts about American politicians and the media is they say the dumbest shit that you could just check in under 60 seconds. And the time it would take you to go make a dingleberry coin.
She's like a dingleberry on a butthole.
She is. She's the dingleberry butthole of politicians. And I'm going to try. This is 1 minute and 16 seconds. Let's see if we can get through this without going insane.
I want to collaborate with the industry. What I don't understand is why the industry seems to be saying that the only way that they can survive is if there's plenty of space for the drug traffickers and the human traffickers, and the terrorists and the ransomware scammers and the consumer scammers and the rogue nations, North Korea, that is financing about half of its nuclear missile program with crypto, that all of that has to be left open. You know, keep in mind, in our financial system, pretty much everybody follows the same set of rules.
Okay, stop right there. That fucking, that is driving me up a goddamn, what is she talking, like, really? This is the financial system where they printed trillions of dollars during the pandemic. Wall Street got their loans were forgiven. I still have a goddamn SBA loan that I have to pay back. I know small business owners with PPP loans that are paying them back. What is this dingleberry asshole talking about when she says this financial system is what?
She's she's a senator, so she represents all Americans, and she is on the Financial Services Committee. So show up at the go to New York and show up at the Fed discount window. Is it out of New York or DC? And, just show up at the Fed discount window and say you'd like some overnight loans for, 0.00. Well, actually, they're paying you. They pay the bankers to borrow money overnight, right? So go there and see if actually pretty much everybody, Liz Warren told you that we all have the same access to the financial system. Well, so play by the same rules. See if you get the same rules that Jamie Dimon gets or Citibank gets or any of these other big banks get, and I guarantee you won't get that. They might actually send somebody to arrest you.
Right? Yeah, she's partially right. I mean, you could say that everybody plays by the exact same rules of accounting fraud.
Yeah, it's literally. And this argument makes my ears bleed. She lists all of these things that crypto is using. I'm like, you're right. The US dollar's never been used for drugs or human trafficking. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein had a fake goddamn hedge fund. He would have videos of these powerful people committing sex acts with children. And he'd go, well, we videotape this and leverage it. And then, oh, by the way, now these people would miraculously invest in his fake hedge fund. By the way, we can't seem to find all of this. We don't want to know who was on his plane. We still haven't arrested anybody. And she says this like the US dollar has more drug and blood on it than anything. And this is stupid grandstanding. I remember in 2017, the CEO of Wells Fargo got, they brought him up on kangaroo court charges, and she, in front of Congress, gave him a stern talking to, and the guy got $120 million severance, Pat. I'm like, okay, you want to pay me $120 million? Liz Warren can paddle my bald ass in front of Congress and we can live stream it. If you want to give me $120 million, I'll take that. We'll call it the Graham Elwood ass coin.